Alrighty, gonna be doing something a little different here. Gonna be doing a series on the FS22. Gonna be doing it on the Alma, Missouri map. And I'm not one big on commentary, so bear with me, please, as I'm not used to talking a whole lot while playing games. It's part of the reason why I record iRacing and Beam NG the way I do. So, I guess first we'll, whoops, cut that guy off already. First we'll go into town, and I already have a farm that kind of think I know how I want to set it up, so. And my computer isn't the greatest, so graphics are turned down quite a bit, so apologize if there's any lag spikes or stuff like that. I think I got it pretty well dialed in where shouldn't have it too often. I mean, played this map a little bit before, but I've never really gotten deep into a play on it. So we're gonna be taking over this farm. We're gonna be buying some land here. And this kind of first episode, I think, is just gonna be mainly taking care of getting some silos up, buying some equipment, and then we can see from there. Alrighty. So, gonna buy this and these two first to start off. Headphone cable got wrapped up with there. Alrighty. Go into build mode here. First off, sell this because taking up a lot of space that we can use. Thinking for the first season or two that we do, just gonna do corn and soybeans. Gonna sell all the cattle. And then once we get stuff settled in on the farm, then we can get back into cows and other animals if we want. Alrighty, what do I want to do here? Thinking of setting up 2 grain bins here, fermenting silo here. Yeah. Alrighty. Flatten this out. So that way it's less work and it just makes it look nicer. One there. 2 there. Whoops. Accidentally put that there. I wanted it like that. Gonna have to do some terraforming here. Alrighty. You know, and once we actually start into the gameplay part, I tend to like to be semi-realistic. Some of the things I do, I kind of cut corners on full realism, but there will be a few equipment that, like the rock picker, I think it has a larger working radius than the default one. So, otherwise, not gonna really have any equipment that does anything more than it should, but I just don't want to spend all that time with a tiny rock picker. Alrighty, start painting and yeah. Still not sure how long I want these videos for Farming Sim to be, but I think good 45 minutes an episode or something. 45 minutes an hour. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know what you kind of want. Figured out, I was already playing Farming Sim. I think I have like over 300 hours on FS22. It's like, might as well make some videos. Kind of make this look a little nicer. Okay. Get the this silo set up for when we end up do start getting into animals. Otherwise, it won't be used probably for a season or two. Painting back. Make this path. Alright, what is that? Gravel? No. There we go. That's that gravel. Gotta turn a little wider. texture to it. You know, we're gonna be starting off with some older, smaller equipment, because, I mean, you have a couple decent sized fields, but gonna be kind of limited on funds to begin. Might do a few contracts here and there to gain some money, but other than that, what else do I want to put down? So, extensions. Gonna be setting anhydrous tank here in case we ever wanna get into that. I'll end up having to refill and use our money for that, but that won't be a problem. Okay, I think that's kind of the base that I want started. Have some room out here to park some implements. Otherwise, tractors and stuff can go in this shed, and that shed. Otherwise, still not completely familiar with this map. Haven't spent too much time on it. Alrighty, let's start going and getting some equipment. Alrighty, what do we want? Honestly, let's see here. What do we got growing first? Got nothing growing in these. So, needs plowing. Guess first we'll get some lime on all of them. Yeah, grass. Yes, so we're gonna be ripping up a lot of ground here. Okay. You know, I like to play my farming sim. I like all the older stuff. Probably favorite tractor brand is the Internationals. Otherwise, I mean, I'm not a big stickler when it comes to tractor brands. Other, unlike car brands, I'm a Chevy and Dodge guy, but otherwise, let's see what any specials. Alrighty, 26. Okay. Let's see here. I've used this in plenty of past games. Alright. Let's see here. That's first thing. Get one of these, take field samples. This is one of the more unrealistic ones. Takes massive samples, but I just don't want to spend the time. Let's see here. Okay. Get this for taking the field samples. Cut back right through here. I'm sure these guys won't mind. Yeah, as you can see on the map, it takes a massive sample. Normally, it's probably on a field like this, you'd Spend like 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, just taking samples. I've done it the realistic way before on a previous game on FS19, and it just takes way too long if you do it that way. Let's see, where do I want to park this? Park it in the back of the shop. I don't want too many things in the same area, so that way it doesn't get too laggy. Since Farming Sim is a pretty graphics heavy game. Park that there for now. This is a beautiful edit. I think his name was Rye Holmes or something on one of the Facebook modding pages. He shared his private edit with everyone, which is very nice. Gonna deck this thing out with all the options. Okay. Okay, quick hitch, yeah. No. This is a new mod that I added here, so not quite entirely sure how it works. I think it's just it adds an extra thing you have to fill up every once in a while. So on our uh, on our implements, I think I'll do the lubricating grease. That way adds another little point of realism. Greasing stuff before start using it. Let's see here. I will just add it on almost everything we have here except some vehicles. Get those sensors on there, GPS. Take off the plate because we don't need a plate on a tractor. And voila. Okay. Get a fertilizer spreader. gonna actually quick look up that lubricating grease just to see what the effects are and stuff. Let's see here. Alrighty. I'm just not gonna do that for right now. Remove the grease on the tractor here. Just because I don't really feel like dealing with it right now. And remove it from the spreader. There we go. Yeah, I have a bunch of mods on here. I think one of them is a more realistic density on some of the stuff, so stuff like lime is very heavy. Let's see where if we can find if there's a pickup place. Or if we need to add one here. Alrighty. No, 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 no. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to add. Just easier this way than actually that grain mill corn dry. Okay. Silos. Container. There we go. Fertilizer by point. anything else? We'll also put fertilizer here. Don't know if we're gonna use that or pallets when we do fertilizer, but that way it's just there. Sorry about that, I was checking text. Feeling we're gonna be making some trips here. Thing sounds mean. Alrighty, here. You start setting up the GPS here. Got that. Auto width. Jones. Let's do that line north, south. Back up and turn on the GPS. doing less turning around this way. I don't think I ever sent in those soil samples. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Now we can actually see. It's like, why isn't that showing up? Take a screenshot for the thumbnail. And we'll get back into playing it. Not quite sure how long I've been on playing so far right now, so we'll do the liming for right now, and then we'll see how long what time I've been playing for, so might call it an episode after that. Get that last little strip. No, it won't be that much of a difference, but a few extra bucks will be a few extra bucks in the long run. Okay. Go down at the end of this run and start it going back. I'm not sure when these videos will end up being on the schedule, or if there'll even be a schedule with these videos. It'll kind of be just when I play, I'll get to it. But with the beam videos and iRacing stuff, that takes up a lot of time. But luckily this game is very nice for just sitting back, relaxing. Don't really have to do a whole lot of mental thinking stuff. Just sit back and turn on GPS. Get another screenshot here. Ooh, that was a big dip in the ditch. I was not thinking it was that much. There we go. This is a real, I like these little Midwestern maps more, where you don't just have rectangles as fields. You know, I've had Westby, the 4X map, downloaded, and it's a good one too. It just, my computer struggles to run it with once you get all the equipment, so kinda I wanted to do a Let's Play series on that map, but since this is a smaller map, then I think it'll work out better for quality wise in the long run. As you can see, trains disappearing because I have graphics set, and even the terrain's messed up over there because I have the graphics turned down. Otherwise, if you look close right now, it doesn't look too bad, but start looking too far out, and then stuff gets looking weird. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything you want to ask me, go leave a comment and try to get back to you. If you're still listening at this point, thanks for watching. Honestly, I've never would have thought I'd be having this many subscribers. Big thing is, in the big picture, it's not 584 subscribers. It isn't really a lot, but to me it's huge for someone who's trying to get their channel to grow. Thank you all for watching and subscribing, liking videos. It means a lot. Sure, the commentary will get better. More of these videos I'll end up doing. Just not used to talking to myself. For all those YouTubers that can do this just naturally, props to them. Massive props to them, because it's not as easy as it looks. Got that field over there too, and on the other side of these trees, the field wraps around. %30 left for lime. Running 3-day seasons, or yeah, 3-day seasons here for this. Could fast forward time if I want, but right now I just have it set at ×1, just relax and not really wanting to rush things. No, with I can make more money planting some other things, but I think I might just plant some corn and soybeans here once spring comes, just because that's what they plant mostly around here where I'm from, so. Never really got too big into the new crops in this game. Like let's see, what is it? Haven't really done anything with potatoes in any of the games. Really haven't done much for beets either. Haven't done much sugarcane. Haven't done much cotton. I've done a little in the past, but otherwise haven't touched grape, olive. I don't know, I like to do good old Midwestern style farming. Where you got your sometimes wheat, grains, corn, and soybeans. And do a run along the outside here until I run out. Got the birds popping out from nowhere. And time to go get refilled. Turn off the GPS, get rid of the lines. I think we'll have to fill it up maybe another time after this run. Eventually, I might just end up creating a path over there, but go the long run, long way here. Once I start getting more fields, I'll get a tender or something, and that way I can bring it right out to the field and fill it up. But for right now, don't want to spend too much money on stuff we could be using on other things. Both ways, those cars are very unforgiving if you hit them. They don't budge. Honestly, I like having the farm right next to town here, so don't really have to travel too much across the country to get to anywhere, but sure that might change once I start buying fields eventually, depending on the price of them. If I could stay close to here, but a lot of the fields around here are giant fields, so or bigger fields than the equipment I'd be running for a while. Oh, shoot. So I hit the wrong button. Let's see here. Accidentally hit the wrong button, so just gonna restart that. Close enough. Auto with. Delete that. Boom. There we go. Never really got into, haven't downloaded course play at all, but seems like it'd be a nice thing for automating a lot of stuff, but don't want to be too lazy. Those locusts are loud. I enjoy that mod though. That adds all the extra little sounds here and there. Just adds more depth to the game. You know, sure I could have mowed and baled all this grass, but we're just gonna plow it under and start getting ready for the next season. GPS is very handy. I'm not big on hiring the AI because most likely would end up in a ditch or in the water over there. And I don't feel like babysitting an AI. This is a really nice looking tractor. Gonna have to get a hose to clean the spreader. Getting a little dirty. Yeah, we're gonna have to fill it up one more time, I believe. So we still have the other field over there behind us. Sorry if the camera movement's a little weird or does this sometimes. Controller kind of has a mind of its own sometimes with the Joey stick. Try to control it a little as much as I can, but when it has a mind of its own, can't really do much. Wrong button. There we go. Flying through here. Since we're coming through here so many times. Might as well make a little path. Luckily, we don't have to go far to refill. Luckily there's a path here, so you can kind of take it as shortcuts, so we don't have to go all the way around. Sure. Got that rest of the little strip that wouldn't have been covered. Now we can set the GPS on. And after this, we just have field 36 to hit. Now we head over to field 36. Damn, that thing's caked with lime. Let's see here. Don't think there's an entry point over here. Cheat a little bit. No, over by the road there. Little drive here. Cut across my field here. do an outline here first, and probably should have done that on the bigger one, but those straight lines knocked it out. Didn't have to do as much turning. We're almost done now. Probably 2 more passes here. Go park this at home, and that'll probably wrap it up for this episode here. Don't want to get them too long. Park it up here. Well, that'll probably wrap up today's episode. Thanks for, if anyone's still sticking around and watching this, thank you, and thank you if you, anytime you watched any of it, thank you for watching and supporting me. Hopefully we can, hopefully my channel can grow slowly and keep giving you guys content, whether it be iRacing, BeamNG Demolition Derby stuff. Hopefully, once I have some time here in the future, might sit down and try to make some skins and stuff for the BeamNG Demolition Derby to switch some stuff up. Otherwise, yeah, thank you, and better shut off those lights so that way the battery doesn't die. Otherwise, thanks and see you next time.